Hello everyone, we're here again to talk about our spiritual pathways, practices for embracing the journey at St. Michael's. I'm here with Doreen, the Spiritual Pathways Coordinator, and Maureen, who's going to be talking a little bit more about our wonderful meditation room. But I want to make sure that you know that you can pick up a Spiritual Pathways brochure, or you can visit our website to find out all kinds of things about our spiritual pathways here at St. Michael's. It's filled with great information about that. And today, we're going to be talking about what spiritual pathway?
The inner pathway. And the subtitle is Soothing the Heart. So the inner pathway is all about what happens inside of us when we're thinking about God, when we are experiencing our own spirituality, and the ways that we can facilitate that. And there are several pathways that you will find in the brochure and on the website. And one of those is a Sanctuary of Peace, which is the meditation room. And we are in the meditation room right now. And Maureen is the ministry leader for the meditation room. So I'd love for you to tell us just a little bit about it.
Sure. This room was a collaboration between several people, and our focus was to offer an inner space where you leave your chaotic life in the world behind and you step into a place that is peaceful and immediately offers a feeling of sanctuary. Our focus wall behind us, I love. Couple of things about the elements in that wall. The rough lumber really put me in mind of the cross, and that's why we incorporated that. And then the other thing is we used hand-forged nails on the wall, which reminds me and hopefully everyone of the sacrifice that Christ made for us. And you see those, the tags are hanging, from those nails. So the color is very peaceful, the lighting is low. We have music that you can put on if you'd like, and a lot of other things that we'll be talking about.
Yeah. So, and I know this was very thoughtfully created by yourself, Sue, so many others that contributed. So I'd like to talk a little bit about the things in the room that people can expect when they come. And you have a little buddy next to you.
Yeah.
Tell us about him.
This is our prayer bear ministry, and we have several prayer bears throughout the room. These are free for anyone who comes into the room and wants to take one. You can take one for your own comfort, or you can also take one, maybe you know someone who is in nursing care or in the hospital, or a child who is struggling, or a friend who is struggling. And it just lets you know here that this bear has been prayed over by parishioners of the church, and that it is available to offer comfort to everyone who takes one. So don't be shy. We have lots of prayer bears, and as people take them, we just put more in. These prayer bears, every one of them is washed and dried, and they get a new ribbon and a little tag about coming to your home from St. Michael's All Angel Church.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Nice.
So what are the hours of the meditation room that people can come?
the exciting thing about the meditation room is that is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And there's an outside entrance from the back parking lot. So if people are shy about entering the church and coming through the church, they have a direct access to this room from the parking lot. And many times during the day, people come and go, and nobody knows that people come and go, which is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's very private, and it gives you an opportunity to just relax and reflect.
Yeah, Bill made the point earlier that it's labeled on the outside.
Yeah, there's
Yes,
a little sign over
meditation
the
room is
door.
labeled.
Okay, you were going to ask this.
Yeah, I was looking at the wall here, Maureen. I see that there are different color tags. Can
Right.
you tell us what that's all about?
We have three colored tags. We have blue, and we have green, and we have white. So the blue is a prayer request. So you're welcome to take a blue tag and write down a prayer request, somebody having surgery, somebody struggling in life with an issue, or even yourself. The green tag is to be filled out for praise report. So if you've had an answered prayer, or if you just want to thank God for His presence in your life or His work in your children's lives, you can fill out a green tag. And the white tag is for an inspirational message, either scripture or something, quote or something that you've read that you'd like to pass on as an inspiration to someone else. The exciting thing about our tags, as they're filled out and they're hung on the wall, is individuals come into this space and they'll take a tag off the wall and they'll read the prayer or they'll read the praise report. Then they, a lot of times, will make a comment on the back. They sometimes put their initials, sometimes not, but they put the date, or they let you know that they've prayed over your prayer, which is very exciting. And we've gotten reports of just wonderful things people have to say about the sense of encouragement, and that there were several people that were supporting each other through a difficult time that we're in.
Yeah, and you're holding a sign that's up there that tells all about that if they forget, people forget.
And it gives some suggestions of different things that you can put on your tag, how to use your tag, that kind of thing. And that's right on the table here, so that's very helpful. If you come in and you don't quite know what to do, there's a reminder there.
So people can come in and they can write a prayer or a Thanksgiving or something inspirational on a tag and hang it up.
Right.
People can also come in and pray for those intentions or be inspired by those tags, or give praise for those Thanksgivings that have been written down. So
Right.
it works both ways. You can offer something, and then you can pray for what's already been placed on the wall, and maybe put your initials on the back when you've prayed for someone's
Absolutely.
intention.
Some other things that I see around the room, and we may not be able to see them all on camera, but there's some shells, some Sanibel shells, which is lovely. There are some cards, you might want to talk about those. There's some blankets. I mean, you really have been thoughtful about making it comfortable for
There is.
people.
We have some cushions, so people are welcome to sit on the floor or lay down. We also have blankets that we have around the room. If you're sitting on the couch or you're cold, you just want to kind of lay and relax, we offer that. We have a nice library here, and it has materials for comfort, for spiritual growth, for inspiration, and you're welcome, to use the books in the library. We also have different stations around the room. Maybe it will be Bible verse. There's resource materials that you're welcome to take. We also have music over here. You come into the space if you want to start a little music and just to relax. We have pencils and papers if you want to make notes. We have some essential oils, some scents if you want lavender for relaxation. And just try to think of everything.
All kinds of things. You really did a good job.
Yeah, thank you for being with us today, and thank you for your ministry in making this a warm and welcoming place that's available 24 hours a day for people to come. It's a blessing to all of us, so thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you both.
Another thing that I'd like everybody to be aware of is that we have a grief support group. You'll find it on the website and in the brochure under Beyond the Broken Heart. That will be starting December 5th at 10 a.m. right here in the meditation room at St. Michael's. So if you or someone you know is struggling with grief, this group will be here to support you, and it should be a blessing. So wanted you to know about that.